Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Samantha Smith. I am a physical therapist that specializes in knee replacements. Today in this video, we are going to do a little experiment that I made up to figure out which ice pack stays cold the longest. So this is a really common question that I get all the time. And I also have people that get frustrated with some of the ice packs that they find on Amazon. Some people say they're only staying cold for 7 minutes. And you need the ice on your knee for about 20 minutes, and you want it to stay cold because that's going to give you the best pain relief. Unless you have 20 ice packs in the freezer to constantly circulate throughout the day, you're going to want an ice pack that is going to stay really, really cold. So we're going to figure out which ice pack stays cold the longest. I have a variety of ice packs I will do this experiment with. Some of the most popular ones on Amazon. We'll go over that here in a second. Before we begin, I do want to share a couple resources with you. First is my Facebook group. It is a knee replacement support group. There are thousands of people in the group that you can talk to, and you can figure out real quickly that you are not the only one having a lot of these symptoms that are really, really common. I also am in the group and I'm really active answering questions, etc. And then second, I just want to mention my website, succeedcourses.com. If you haven't visited it yet, please do. There's a ton of information on there for you guys about knee replacement recovery. I have a blog, and I also have 4 courses that I teach on my website about knee replacements and recovery. So please check out my website, succeedcourses.com. All right, let's get into the experiment. Today in this video, we're going to do a little experiment to see which ice pack stays cold the longest. So I have a lot of ice packs here that have been given to me by certain companies, some that I purchased on Amazon just to review them myself because some I do recommend. So we're going to figure out which one stays cold the longest. After a knee replacement, that's going to be the most important part to you, is to have an ice pack that stays cold. If you buy an ice pack that gets warm within 5 minutes, it's going to be really frustrating because you're going to need a bunch of ice packs to cycle through because you put them in the freezer. They take, an hour to get cold again. So you want to find an ice pack that works well for you. That's going to be a great pain reliever for you as well. So I'm going to put out all the ice packs. I am outside here. So my goal with this experiment is to find a area that is about the same temperature as your knee. So after a knee replacement, your knee is about 96 to 97 degrees Fahrenheit. So I am outside here, and the temperature on the ground right here is 99. So I'm trying to mimic the environment of your knee the best I can. It's August, summer in Texas, so it is warm outside. So we're going to go through and place all of the ice packs, and I'll tell you which one each of them are here in a second. And then I'm going to leave these ice packs out here for about 20 minutes because that is how long your ice pack is going to stay on your knee anyways. And we're going to see in about 20 minutes which ones are cold and which ones, I guess, melted and got warm. Here we have 7 different ice packs, and we're going to see which one stays cold the longest. So I've already started the timer. So these ice packs have been outside for about 2 minutes now. So I will take that in consideration. We're going to get a temperature reading on all the ice packs and see how cold they are to start with. And then in 20 minutes, I'll get a temperature reading again and see how cold they are at the end of 20 minutes. So I'm going to use my thermometer here, and this is a surface temperature thermometer. So this one over here is a soft ice pack by Polar Products, 38.5 degrees Fahrenheit. This is called the Freeze Sleeve, 36.1. This is the Revix ice pack, the most popular one on Amazon for the knee. It's at 41.4. This is also one from Amazon, 52 degrees. This is all in Fahrenheit. This is one from Target, at my local Target, 52.2. This is the Active Wrap Long Duration Cold Pack. So this one, I've tried to get a temperature on it before, and it doesn't work because it's too cold. So it won't give me a temperature. Let's try the regular Active Wrap pack. This is the regular Active Wrap. Again, it's too cold. I assume that the Active Wrap packs are lower than 36 degrees, since this one over here, we got a reading of 36 degrees. So hopefully by the end of this experiment, we'll get a good reading on which one stayed cold the longest. But these ones over here, we don't have a beginning reading on. They're just too cold. I guess that's a good sign. So I'm going to leave all these ice packs out right here, and I'm going to come back in about 15 minutes, since I've been out here, or all these ice packs have been out here for about 5 minutes now. And we're going to see which one stays coldest the longest. Okay, we are back. These ice packs have been outside for about 20 minutes. The towel is about 99 degrees still. So now I'm going to get a temperature reading on all the ice packs. That way you can see which one stayed cold the longest. Obviously, this is not a perfect experiment, but I'm just trying to mimic the environment that your knee is in. So you are going to have some extra heat on your knee. Because your knee is healing, it's going to have that increased blood flow, and that heat is from the increased blood flow. So it's normal for the knee to feel hot after a knee replacement. It is not normal for it to be hot, red, and the incision to be oozing, etc. Those are signs of infection. So let's get a temperature reading on all the ice packs we have here. So this is the Polar Products ice pack over here. It is at 53.8. The Freeze Sleeve, 64.9. The Rebix, 85.3. The small ice pack from Amazon, 79 degrees. The Active Wrap long duration cold pack, 47.7. The Active Wrap regular ice pack, 59.9. And the ice pack from Target, 72.9. So there is a clear winner here. The Active Wrap long duration ice pack wins by far. So the thinnest ice packs are going to melt the fastest, obviously. This Rebix one is fairly thin, and this small ice pack, it's usually for an ankle or a foot, but I like this one for behind the knee. This one is fairly thin as well, so it melted very quickly. The thicker ice packs, like this one over here, much thicker than this one, as you can see. These ones stay colder a little bit longer. This is a soft ice pack. This is a fairly thin ice pack, but it stayed really cold. I am very impressed with this one. This is by Polar Products. You can get this on their website. And then the Active Wrap, these are professional grade ice packs. You can tell why. They stay really, really cold. This one comes with all of their products, this regular ice pack, but you can go on their website and you can order the long duration one. So this one is really great right after surgery because it stays really, really cold. I already knew this one was going to be the winner, but I didn't want to spoil it for you guys. But just feeling all the ice packs, this one is definitely the coldest. And then this one and this one, I mean, right off the bat, this one is colder than this one, but this still has some pretty good coldness to it. And then the Rebix, this one is almost warm to the touch. This one, same thing, it almost feels room temperature. This one still has a little bit of coldness in the thicker parts. The thinner parts feels very room temperature. And the Freeze Sleeve, if you put your hand inside, it's cold, but it's not as cold as these two over here. So these are the clear winners. This experiment is solely to find out which one stays cold the longest. There are definitely pros and cons to each ice pack. For instance, a lot of people like lightweight ice packs that are soft because their incision is really sensitive. So this is a great one for that reason. Same thing with these ones that are really malleable with the little beads inside. These ones mold really well around joints. So these have their pros and cons. But if you're wondering which one stays cold the longest, definitely the Active Wrap long duration wrap. And then we have the Polar Products. And then in third place, the regular Active Wrap ice pack is next. So these three are great. I actually have a code for any Active Wrap products. You can go to activewrap.com, and any products on the website, you can use my code DrSam10 for 10% off of any products. And polarproducts.com, I also have a code as well. So if you go to polarproducts.com, use the exact same code, Dr. Sam 10. You'll get 10% off of the products as well. This company also sells ice machines, which are really useful after surgery. So please go check out these products if you're looking for an ice pack.